What is the actual worst team in NFL history? Not the worst season, the worst team overall. I'm starting with all 32 teams, and every round, teams get eliminated until only one is left. Round 1 is simple. If your team has won 2 or more Super Bowls, you're gone. If your team has multiple Super Bowl wins, you cannot be the worst NFL team. So that eliminates the Patriots, Steelers, Cowboys, 49ers, Packers, Giants, Chiefs, Broncos, Commanders, Raiders, Dolphins, Rams, Colts, Ravens, Buccaneers, Eagles, and Seahawks. That leaves the Bears, Jets, Saints, Cardinals, Lions, Browns, Bills, Vikings, Chargers, Bengals, Falcons, Panthers, Jaguars, Texans, and Titans. Round 2 eliminates teams with too much good history. The Bears are gone. They've been rough lately, but they're one of the most historic teams ever with old championships, legendary players, and that 1985 defense. The Bills are gone too. No Super Bowls hurt, but making 4 straight is still crazy. That's too much success to be the worst. The Vikings are gone. They have 0 Super Bowls, but they've had way too many good teams, great players, and playoff runs. The Bengals are gone. They've had bad years, but they've also made multiple Super Bowls and had some really good teams. And the Titans are gone. Their history isn't amazing, but they've had playoff runs, star players, and a Super Bowl appearance. Now, round 3. Teams that are too new. The Texans are gone because they're the newest team in the league. They just haven't been around long enough. The Jaguars are gone too. They've had awful years, but they've also had some deep playoff runs. And the Panthers are gone. They've made multiple Super Bowls and had Cam Newton win MVP. Now we're down to the Jets, Saints, Cardinals, Lions, Browns, Chargers, and Falcons. Round 4 is for teams that are painful, but not bad enough. The Saints are gone. They were horrible for a long time, but the Drew Brees era saved them. They won a Super Bowl and were good for years. The Chargers are gone. They're super frustrating, but they've had too many great players like LaDainian Tomlinson, Phillip Rivers, Junior Seau, Antonio Gates, and Justin Herbert. The Falcons are gone. 28-3 is terrible, but they've made multiple Super Bowls and had great players like Michael Vick, Matt Ryan, and Julio Jones. So now we're at 4. The Lions, the Browns, the Jets, the Cardinals. First one out is the Detroit Lions. They have a serious case. No Super Bowl appearances, Barry Sanders and Calvin Johnson with no big playoff success, and an 0-16 season. Now the Browns. If this was the modern Browns, they might win. Since coming back in 1999, they've been a mess. Tons of quarterbacks. The old Browns had real success. Championships before the Super Bowl era. Now we're down to the Jets and the Cardinals. The Jets have a strong case. They have won Super Bowl, but it was a very long time ago. Since then, it's been mostly chaos. But that one Super Bowl saves them. It was forever ago, but it still happened. So I can't put the Jets below a team with 0 Super Bowl wins. The Jets are eliminated. That leaves one team, the Arizona Cardinals. The Cardinals are one of the oldest teams in football, and after all that time, they still have 0 Super Bowl wins. Even worse, they've only made the Super Bowl one time. One time. The 2008 Cardinals were awesome with Kurt Warner and Larry Fitzgerald, but they still didn't finish the job. The Lions are cursed, but they finally have hope. The Browns are embarrassing, but their old history saves them. The Jets are chaos, but they still have Super Bowl. The Cardinals have had the most time, and somehow they have had the least to show for it. So my answer for the worst NFL team in history is the Arizona Cardinals. Some people are going to say it's the Lions, Browns, or Jets, and that's fair. Every bad team has a case. Tell me in the comments who you think the worst NFL team in history is. That's it for Football with Fred, and I'll see you in the next one.